Yo, what's up guys, Nandra here, welcome to another video. So for this video, again, it's not really gonna be anything like too, enlightening or anything like that. Like, it was just I guess, funny game. Well, I guess, funny for me, definitely not for my opponent, because he just got bamboozled. So, this is gonna show the power like Saha decks when, things go right. Just because the combination of Saha and Israfel is very, very strong, and you usually tends to win you games, like, especially if you got to ramp a few times, and they can get, like, go Saha Israfel into hardcast Israfel, and then, like, into Bahamut. You almost never lose those games, straight up. So for this game, versus Rune, so, like I say, or like I've said in the last, like, I don't know, like, 6 or 7 videos that concern Rune, I'm always mulliganing as though it's D-Shift, just because D-Shift is insanely common on ladder right now. So my hand is pretty awful. Like, straight up, it's pretty awful. Like, the fervor helps, but I'm on a timer versus D-Shift. Like, sure, I have the poly, but the poly is at times kind of slow because it's only 5 damage, and that requires me to give him a full turn to do stuff. So unless I'm like following that up with like Genesis, it's not good. Thankfully, he plays Witch of Sweets into Kaiser, so now I know he's neutral. But I don't know which type of neutral he is. Like, is he is he Zeus neutral, or is he just like or just like Tempo Alice neutral? We're about to find out. So here, when he goes second, Witch of Sweets into Kaiser, because he's already drawn a few cards because he was going second, I now know that he is the Zeus neutral. Now, because I know that, I'm going to go ahead and play for tempo, because, like, what matters in this matchup is that, like, one, is I'm never forced to use this Bahamut, unless he uses his Bahamut. Now here, when he plays Illusionist, I'm like, okay, well, that's a play you can make. And this is really good for me, because I'm about to take 6 damage, but I don't care about that. Like, the damage in this matchup doesn't matter. Like, I already know I'm going to be able to heal for at least 7 in my hand, 3 from the Fervor, 4 from the Israfel, so it's fine. It's whatever. So here, just go ahead and go Saha Quill into Israfel, full clear that board. That sweet +5 Craigasm. And this is nice because it doesn't matter whatever he evos. Like, he has to either evo carrot, or he has to just like make really awkward plays like this, where like he's evoing knowing full well that I'm going to kill this for free and have a 10-7 in play. That's crazy. But because I know what type of deck he is, and because I know where his reach lies, I'm gonna go ahead and make a crazier play and to try to get better Israfel. I want him to exhaust all of his evos, that way, like, he feels bad whenever he draws copies of his police. Like, police is, well, I mean, she's not terrible, but like, you really want that evo when you play her. So here he goes Unica, plays out full board, and again, same thing. Like, now here, this would be the optimal time for me to go ahead and just, drop the Israfel. However, because I have the third Saha in my hand, I was just like, fuck it. Let me just go ahead and play Bahamut and go for the win. So here, he goes for his own Saha Quill. Like again, I knew he had into Zeus. That's fine. It doesn't matter, because that's one less threat for me to deal with. Like, he has no more evos, so I know that every single time that these Bahamuts come down, that if he doesn't have Odin, or if he doesn't have Saha Quill for a Bahamut, he is in some deep shit. So here, I guess because I stopped spamming Israfels, my opponent kind of forgot that I had them, because now he plays into exact lethal from the Israfel. I don't know why you would make these plays. I would have played literally anything else. I mean, granted, it didn't matter because I still had 2 evos, so I could still, do whatever I wanted to, whenever I wanted to my opponent. Like there was no way he was winning this game. Like, he needed to physically remove that Bahamut if he wanted a chance to try to win. But yeah, so I just get to bamboozle my opponent, and then, I win. Again, even though I, like, took some damage or whatever, like, the damage I took, like, it literally didn't matter, just because, like, this matchup is a matchup that's like not won by like the HP. Like sure, I mean yeah, at some point I have to kill my opponent, but like it's not won or lost by the HP. It straight up just comes down to the. It just comes down to the can you prove that you're the better Saha deck. The next game that I have to show for you guys is this Sword Craft game, yeah. Alright, so this game is gonna be your control sword. Now, I didn't actually like this guy's deck just because like it felt like it was a deck that just gets like bodied by neutrals, but I believe he was like low masters, like 2000. Yeah, like I believe he was 2,119 points into masters. So you know, so not like terribly high up or anything like that, which would explain some of the like choices he made. So I'm assuming it's neutral rune. Sorry, not neutral. I'm assuming it's neutral sword. So even though like having the Saha quill and the Ishapel as well as Iola is very, very good, I can't keep it. It's too greedy. So when he plays Veteran Lancer on turn 2, that's my indicator that, oh, it's not neutral rune. Or sorry, oh my god. Like, I see neutral rune so much that like, anytime I go to say, I see neutral, god damn it. Neutral rune used to be so common, so now like anytime I say neutral, like it's just on my, it's just, like rune just like immediately comes out of my mouth. Anyway, so here when he clears off the Iola, I'm like, okay, well you better have Albert and you better be evoing it next turn, because if you're not, like that's, you just straight up lose, dude. And here he goes Luminous Mage. Doesn't play around the comp, like chooses it to get the 2 extra damage in, which I guess I can respect. But he does play either Breathless Salamander or Conflag. I choose to use the Conflag here. The reason why I choose to use the Conflag here is because like the spot removal from the Breathless Salamander is actually kind of relevant. Now here when he passes on 6, I go ahead and play Sybil. I don't evolve the Sybil because I know he wants to play Roland, and I want him to evo over the Sybil so that way I can play Bahamut and get rid of 1 evo and 1 Durandal. Now I know he plays 2 Durandals in his deck because like pretty much everyone who plays Control Sword usually plays 2 of these in their deck, unless they're playing Bahamuts. So this is pretty good value for me. Now if he has Fangblade Slayer, that's gonna suck, but like it'll be fine because it'll give me initiative. But if he has Momo, now that's gonna be like problematic for me, especially if he can like develop in the same turn. But instead he plays Roland. Now this second Roland is whatever. Like the thing about Roland they have to remember is that like, yeah, sure, you can only take 4 damage, but like I only need, you know, a big creature in play to just like smack you in the face a bunch of times and I'll kill you. Like, but like even though this Bahamut is only dealing 4 damage, he still has 13 HP. 13 HP is a lot to cut through. So if my opponent does not have Momo, he's gonna be in a bad spot. So I just go ahead and clear it again, using that Breath of Salamander that I decided to hold on to, and I go ahead and crack him in the face for 4. Now here he goes Momo into Bladed Hedgehog. Now this isn't actually a good play for my opponent. Like he's been holding on to like a lot of cards in his hand, and it's been pretty like mediocre. So here, just go ahead and drop the second Bahamut. Now here, I could have been walking into, you know, into a Bahamut of his. However, I don't really care. Like the reason why I don't care is because like he's Control Sword. Control Sword doesn't really heal. Like the only heal that they maybe have is Unica. I'm not putting him on having Unica just because like I did just see him play a Veteran Lancer and a Bladed Hedgehog, so I'm assuming that if he is running any 2 drops at all, that's just gonna be those 6, so 3 of each. So as a result, unless he's playing like Israfels or whatnot, I don't need to worry about that. But I don't think he is, just because like most people aren't playing Israfel in their Control Sword. Like I feel like he should, to be quite honest, but hey, that's just me. Alright, so here, when he plays the front guard, this is why it was really good for me to hold on to the spot removal, because now I can go Saha Zeus, Eva the Saha, trade the Saha into front guard general, go ahead and Breath of Lavender, the cheat the reward that gets left behind, and go face for 5. So now I'm putting some pressure on my opponent. Like, the awkward thing with Control Sword is that, like, if you're versus Dragon, like, and you use that last Evo, like, you need to have some game plan for what you're gonna do after you use that last Evo. So, like, for me, I personally like using Leonidas just because, like, it helps me make up for the damage that I'm gonna lose, but by being forced into the exact same situation that I'm forcing my opponent into, where he has to give me that last Evo. And yeah, because, like, if he doesn't do it, yeah, if he does it, he never comes anywhere near close to killing me, because, like, I believe I still have two Sybils in the deck. I have an Israfel in the deck. Like, I have a lot of things in my deck still. So my opponent is in a very, very bad spot, especially because, like, Control Sword doesn't draw cards. So here he goes here of Antiquity, which is fine. And now here I go ahead and I try to do something sneaky. So I'm hoping that my opponent, like my other opponents, like, forgets that I have a Zeus in my hand and leaves up my Dragon Summoner in play. So he physically needs to remove this or he dies if he can't play another Durandal. And here he goes Maid Leader into Aurelia. Now Aurelia's kind of cool, but, like, it's not doing much here. Now he does Evo. I didn't really agree with this Evo that much, just because, like, I actually couldn't kill him because he played the ward, like, so it's fine for him to not Evo. But here I just go Saha into Israfel. I go ahead and hit. He takes 2. His board gets wiped, and I'm threatening lethal with the Saha and the Ayla in play. Now the good thing about this is that, like, he needs to be able to clear both. He needs to be able to clear both. He can't just ward, and he can't just play Bahamut either. So yeah, he loses. Like, again, for me, like, if you haven't already watched the video on how I play Control Sword, go ahead and do that. Like, I believe it's called White Void and Cold Steel, something like that. Yeah. But yeah, like, oh, I guess I should. I guess I'll hold up on the rest of these. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. I know that these are kind of random, but they were just, like, random, like, ladder games I had that, like, I just wanted to share with you guys. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.